What up, party people? It's your boy Rodney Perry, and we are back in full effect. And this is the show that everybody is really loving, man. Man love, man respect to you for keeping tuning in. The name of the show is 5 Quick Questions. Is where I grab one of my people, one of the cold comics in the game, and ask him 5 quick questions. You know, the things that shape us as comics. This young man I'm bringing up right now, he and I share a lot of characteristics. We're both fathers, we're both husbands, and we're both Inspector Gadget. We love gadgetry. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, joining the show, I've been knowing him since he called himself Jameek, his government, but he is now Mr. J.P. Justice. What's up, J.P.?
Yeah, hold on. I got my own. I brought my own fanfare. Hold on.
Go ahead. For you. Far too kind. Far too kind.
Far too kind. Far too kind. What's going on?
Man, I can't thank you for coming on enough, man. First of all, the shades is fly as hell.
Come on, man. Amazon, $15, baby.
Hey, if you ain't buying off Amazon, you should go sit down somewhere.
Let me tell you, Amazon, I can see where he made $1 trillion, bro. I have never seen.
If I think about it, it's on the way to the house.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey, man, let's get right to it. 5 quick questions. Where does your love for gadgetry come from?
My father telling me I can't have it, and I would find it on the street, bring it in the house, fix it, and own it. And my pops used to, this is a true story, bro. My pops used to say, "You gonna burn this goddamn house down, bringing in this goddamn garbage." And I used to have wires. I used to have the black tape, and I used to botch things together. I used to fix speakers. My father told me I couldn't have a stereo system. You don't tell me that. Not with all that garbage outside. I used to go outside, find speakers, find boxes. I used to find amplifiers, and I used to fix them.
Dude, that's amazing to me.
Yeah,
because that's aptitude, man. I mean, that's showing that you had the wherewithal to put stuff together, and everybody can't do that.
No, bro. No. Trust me. There's many burnt wire nights, caught my fingers. A lot of nights you sit up and you try. I never went to school for none of this. Let me put that out there. I never went to school for no electronics, no this, no that. And before the internet, the best way to learn was touch and go.
Yes, sir.
Touch and go. Something smoke out. That was the wrong wire.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Question number 2, JP. Dude, I got this question. I'm trying to formulate it just right because
straight up questions, bro. I'm giving you straight up answers. You know me.
I love it. I love it, man. You are the holder of a lot of New York comedy history.
Mm-hmm.
Who is the best comic you ever seen that people don't know?
Best comic that I have seen and people
you see with your own eyes that people don't know,
or that people don't talk about.
However you want to cover it.
One of the hottest comics that people don't talk enough about is Freddie Ricks.
I agree.
Freddie Ricks is
a great guy.
Yeah, a great guy. 2
people were nice to me in New York. You and Freddie Ricks.
Let me tell you something. That man is a beast. That what I love? I love how he mixes lessons in with his humor, and then his what do you call it? His impressions.
Yes.
His real life situations. How he brings real life situations into these impressions. The man is highly intelligent. Intelligent.
Yes.
And he's bringing it to a level with I'm not even going to say bringing it down. He's bringing it to a level where everyone can understand what he's saying.
So if you blew up today, would he be the guy that you will put on?
Him and Mark Overton. Now I know y'all probably don't know. You know Mark Overton?
I do not know Mark Overton.
Now you said I was a cultivator of our history. So here we go. Mark Overton, if not one of probably the guy who helped kickstart this whole hip hop comedy genre.
Really?
Let me give you now. I'm talking about before Uptown in Atlanta, before the comedy thing that they had out in California and all this kind of stuff. I'm talking about when they wouldn't even let black comics in white clubs, and we would have to stand outside and basically wait and beg for time. Mark Overton and .com, you know him from 30 Rock.com, aka Kevin Brown, and his brother Andre Brown, who was Show Enough's henchmen in The Last Dragon.
Oh, wow.
The three of them got together and they said, we're no longer asking white people to put us on. We're going to do our own show uptown in Harlem, hence the name Uptown Comedy Club.
Mm-hmm.
And when he started that, then Bob Sumner started his in Jersey. Then they Barbara Carlisle, Barbara Carlisle's sister.
Barbara Carlisle did the show yesterday.
Barbara Carlisle's sister, Janie Davenport, started promoting out in Long Island. So at that point, comedy started to spread. And then from there, don't get it. Russell Simmons used to come to the show all the time. This is when we had people like, what's his name from DC Cab?
What's his name? God dang it. The guy that should have got Saturday Night Live, but Eddie Murphy got it.
Exactly, him. A whole lot of black comics that no one that goes under the rug. They were our comics. Those were the guys that were there. You know what I'm saying? Harlem Blue, but back then he was Cool B or the Toothless Lover. How about that? He had no tooth back then, so he used to call himself the Toothless Lover, Cool B. These guys were monumental in kickstarting what we know today as a urban comedy or black comedy or Def Jam comedy.
Okay, let me ask you this, JP, because if anybody can speak on this eloquently, it's you. And I'm gonna tell you what I think before I get you the answer. I think the fundamental issue with comics from New York is you can make a living there,
mm-hmm.
so they kind of don't leave when they should.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true?
Here's the thing about New York is a melting pot.
Mm-hmm.
And with it being a melting pot, you really don't have to venture out to broaden your comedy muscle.
Yes.
You can broaden your cultural comedy muscle here in New York because there's this area of New York, there's that area of New York, these things happening in New York.
Everything in New York is authentic.
Yes. Now, you can make a living here, but I strongly suggest that, and I want to say rural because of course I know about Chicago, and Chicago is just as gritty as New York and Dallas and Houston, and I know about Watts, and I've been at all these places, and I know that they get down just like New York. But most of the time, when leaving New York, it's not about going to those other urban areas. It's about checking out the scenery, learning how to speak the language that everybody else understands, because sometimes we say things. Y'all, I love it when y'all mimic New York. Watch this. What's a New York slang that we always say?
Hey, word up, B. Word up, Dunny.
Sometimes people who never traveled here don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? So when you go from city to city, you're not just learning.
And there's a whole nother lingo in Atlanta, another lingo in Houston, different, like as comedians, we have to hear all of those different nuances.
Mm-hmm. And here's one thing I always tell people. Once you get there and once you hear it, you'll realize that those hoods are just like your hoods, but just in different regions. You know what I'm saying? So your venturing out isn't to just learn about something else. It's broadening your horizons and learning how to speak to everybody.
Yeah, man. You're one that's always been ahead of the power curve. You always created gigs for yourself and created opportunities. I'm kind of torn on that because I think it takes too much energy to promote a show.
It's a gift and a curse.
It's a gift and a curse. Speak to what that is, that gift and a curse.
The gift is I don't have to ask anybody for nothing. When I need a show and I need to make money or I need to express myself, I can do a show, drop of a dime, fill up any arena here in New York City. That's no problem. The curse is, like you said, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to nurture. It took a lot of time for me to gain this trust from the people here in New York for me to be able to do a show. So I don't really get a chance to venture out too much. I'm celebrating 32 years in comedy. You know what I'm saying? Since 1989. I'm starting to now be comfortable, not content. And I want people to understand that. Not content. You should never be content with your career, but I'm comfortable and I'm trying to find a way of making this a continuous big money streamed for me so that this way I don't have to travel, because honestly, I'm tired of traveling.
Wow.
Yeah,
I say I want to do comedy the rest of my life, but I don't want to have to.
There you go.
You know what I mean? The name of the show is 5 Quick Questions. That young man is JP Justice. We're already there, man. Question number 5.
Hold on. This is a great time. You know me. It's a great time to give a plug, baby.
Give a plug.
You know me. Hold on. Give me a second to look for it. But before we finish this, I got to give a great plug. I'm gonna give you an opportunity at the end. I'll come back to it. Go ahead.
Okay, so you are 6'6",
6'8". Don't take nothing from me, brother.
You're 6'8".
Come on, you know black men love our inches.
Man, dude, that's okay. Being tall, again, the gift and the curse. Because comics are historically short guys.
Hollywood is historically short.
So how has being 6'8" affected you, good or bad, in stand-up comedy?
Horrible. I don't get parts. This is one of the reasons why I'm comfortable with where I'm at. I realize that my stature takes me out of the game. You know, we as people, we like to fill in, you know, oh, this should be like this and it's like this, and don't worry about it, and you can get this and you can get that. But the reality of things is Hollywood is a short place. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood, we've all met our celebrities, and when you met them, you was like, oh my God, look how short they are. I know I'm the height. I'm taller than some basketball players. I'm the same height as Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? So even if
you're taller than Michael Jordan.
Yeah. So even if they fix the stage where we can be balanced, I'm still a bigger person. You know what I'm saying? So I'm comfortable knowing that Hollywood, I've outgrown Hollywood. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. That's so interesting to me, man.
We met, not we met because you already know him. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I hate Rodney Perry, man. One of my long term goals was to meet New Edition and be a part of the New Edition. Rodney Perry and I did what cruise was that again?
Tom Joyner cruise.
Tom Joyner, Fantastic Voyage. And when I met New Edition, I was like this. Or actually, I was like this. But Rodney knew all of them, and they all knew Rodney, and they invited Rodney on stage. And I told you, I was hating. I was upstairs going, look at him. He even got the white jacket like these guys. Rodney got the everything. Yo, I don't like Rodney Perry. Nah, I thought it was a great look. But honestly, bro, Hollywood is a short place. It's not made for me.
Yeah. And you know, I think it inadvertently pushes you into lead man area. Like, you would never be a sidekick at 6'8".
No, I wouldn't. Listen, bro, you understand. Give me another actor that's my height. Give me another actor that's 6+. You know who's the tallest person you've probably seen on TV? And look how awkward tall he is. The guy who plays Robert Barone on Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah, he's tall.
Right.
He's tall. I mean, Morris Chestnut, everybody think is tall. He's not a tall guy.
Not at all. He
might be 5'10".
There you go. That. Look, Ronnie DeVoe from New Edition. I thought he was a tall dude.
He like 5'9".
There you go. Michael Jackson, not a tall person at all. You know what I'm saying?
I heard Michael Jackson was like 6'2".
No, Michael Jackson was about 5'10", 5'11".
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he wasn't 6 feet.
Wow, that's crazy. You're 6'8". That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Put it in perspective, people. Shaq is 7'2".
Wow.
Shaq is 7'2".
That's amazing, man. Yeah. So what's the best part about being you, man?
Right now, the best part about being me is that I don't answer to no one, and I'm not broken. Yes. I don't answer to no one. I have love. You know me, Rodney. I have love, and I give knowledge to everybody, and I sit down and I kick it with everybody. I love the fact that I'm a cultivator of our art form and our genre. I love that I can give the knowledge, and people understand that. Yeah, I walk this walk. People tend to think that because you're not Kevin Hart, you're not successful. Because you're not Steve Harvey, you're not successful. Successful isn't in the destination where you are. It's about the journey that you take. And my journey of 30 some odd years has made me very successful. I've bumped and rubbed elbows with some of the greatest. I've switched knowledge with some of the greatest. I've been fed knowledge from some of the greatest, one of the best conversations I can ever tell people, man. And we've been around a lot of people.
Yes.
And we've been around a lot of people. And oh God, here go another one. I hate Rodney Perry, man. I hate Rodney Perry. Now listen to this. I'm on Clubhouse, and I got on Clubhouse because Les Brown was giving a little seminar. And I said, let me go listen to Clubhouse and see what my man Les Brown, the motivator, has to say. And I'm sitting there listening to him giving all of his great wisdom. And then he goes, ladies and gentlemen, a good friend of mine just came in the room, Mr. Rodney Perry. I said, God damn it. I said, Rodney knows everybody.
He's a nice guy.
I prayed to God one night. I said, God, I need help. He said, do me a favor. Tell Rodney I said, hey, man.
Wait a minute.
I had to look up. I said, hey, man, I'm talking to you. No, I love the fact that I'm just like what's his name? Old Blue Eyes, Frank Sinatra. I do it my way.
I love that.
I'm very pleased. And what I also love is that I'm seeing my family reap good jewels.
Yes.
From the things that I've been doing. You know what I'm saying? I got 4 daughters, but my wife has 3 sons. So altogether, we took care of 7 kids. And right now, our last child is getting ready to go to the UCLA. And yes, and as we were sitting there talking to her guidance teachers and all that stuff, they was like, yeah, everything is fine. She's graduating a year early and to UCLA. The other one is in University of Miami. And everyone else is successful adults. So, we really did our thing. And that's what I'm proud of. You know what I'm saying?
You did your thing, man.
Yeah. Definitely. Thank you. My wife, me, I always like to say this.
Yeah.
My wife did what she was supposed to do. And I did what I was supposed to do, and together, because I like to really let people understand it's the unity, it's the family. I don't take credit. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to my family, I make sure that woman is praised for everything that she's done. And then she does the same thing for me, and that's how I get my praise. I
love it, man. His name is JP Justice. What you plugging, JP?
Come on, you already know. I can't find it right now. I don't know why I don't have one sitting right here next to me. I'm supposed to always keep it next to me. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have never, here we go. I have a book out, Set, Breaking Down the Elements of Urban Stand-Up Comedy. I teach comedy all around the country. I decided to write a book. The book was number 9 bestseller. And now I'm selling it myself. So you can always go to any of my social media websites, plugins. It's JP Justice Labs, no matter what you want. If you on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, even if you're on TikTok, you can go there and find JP Justice Lab. Hit me up and say, yo, man, I want to get one of your books. And I'll definitely send you the link so that you can get it. Also, I also learned, in our great tech explorations.
Yes.
I learned how to put my own material on all those streaming systems,
Spotify, yes. iTunes, all those good places.
I learned how to do it, and I'm starting to upload all my material so that this way you can go stream my material and enjoy me from the house as well. So that's all that I'm doing.
I listened to one of your clips on Spotify the other day.
I got like 3 of them, so I probably know you did the reading one, right? Tahi?
The read.
Yeah.
Wrong with you, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you. And yo, man, big ups to you too, bro. You know what I love about you? You definitely you take the risk. And that's what success is. Success is taking the risk. No one says that no one says that this risk is going to get you over, but you're supposed to take the risk. Right. You take the risk. We get up early in the morning sometime and call each other and be like, yo, get this app, learn to get this, blah, blah, blah. And I watch you do it. You know what I'm saying? I watch you jump into it. You know what I'm saying? Something is going to hit big, but something is going to hit big that's going to take us over. And
hey, dude, I tell you what, JP, if I ever get crazy hot, just rest assured you come with me.
Thank you, man. Thank you. And the great words of Les Brown. This is what Les Brown says. This how good I am with Les Brown. Les Brown said, keep knocking on the door. Keep knocking on the door. Keep knocking on the door. Eventually, even if they're mad, someone is going to open that door. Even if they're mad. If they, what do you want? Why are you knocking on the door? There you go.
I'm in. Too late.
There you go. So, yo, Rodney, man, thank you so much for this, man.
Hey, man, mad love, mad respect. That man is JP Justice. I'm Rodney Perry. The name of the show is 5 Quick Questions. And, wow, thanks for coming on, bro.
Thank you for having me.
All right, word.
Yes.
There you go. My little button there. Oh, there you go.